Kaboom.
It's the bomb.
How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, for your Monday, June 11th, 2018? You are here for another episode of Talking Trends, and we appreciate it. How's your day going? Little cold out today.
A little nipply.
We were talking about it just before we went on, and not impressed with June right now.
I'm not impressed. Something needs to change.
Yes.
It needs to change right away. We should be in a little bit warmer weather.
I agree. We were saying it's supposed to be nice on Wednesday, but we're like, it should be like a minimum of 22, like every day in June. Like that should be the lowest.
I like that.
You know, my allergies are all over the place because I just don't know what to do. It's cold all of a sudden, and I have my window open at night when I sleep, and it's just a bad situation, ladies and
Dude,
gentlemen.
there's a frost warning tonight.
I know.
That says it all. We're in June. There should be no more frost warnings, man.
Unbelievable.
Why?
Yeah, I was very
Mother Nature. Why?
Very disappointed when I heard that.
Yeah, I don't want to get frosty.
No, never. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. We do this from Monday to Friday. If this is your first time tuning into the show, myself and Tony find interesting news articles from across the globe, and we bring them to the comforts of your home or wherever you may be listening to this.
Yeah.
And if this is your first time, you are now a part of the show, and this is a live podcast as opposed to a lot of other podcasts that are pre-done and all this post-production.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
This is the rawness.
Yeah, let's get in there nice and raw, unprotected.
So you can see all of our screw-ups.
Yeah, be a part of those screw-ups. So we're going to talk about a couple stories. We would love to hear your opinions and your comments on the stories that we're going to be talking about. And you may be wondering what we're going to be talking about today.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, do we have a doozy for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Do it.
When traveling with kids, I typically would never think of putting them in dog kennels.
Wouldn't be the typical. No.
The thought doesn't cross my mind.
It's new.
But this lady pictured here, she did that.
Get in there. Get in there.
Get in there.
Jeez.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Parent of the year.
Parent of the year.
Actually, we have a couple parents of the year on the show today. So
yeah.
you choose who's the parent of the year.
We're going to have a good award show, I think, in December.
We're going to have one of the worst parent of the year.
Yeah, the Talking Trend Awards.
Dumbest criminal.
Yeah.
All that shit. Yeah, I like that. That's a good idea. Let's make a note of that.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Up next, some more sad news. An actor who's been known to play, who was on the Goldbergs, has died at the age of 20.
Sudden death.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Very sad. I just hate to see
another Hollywood.
I know.
Tragic story.
Yeah. Hate to see people die in general, but when they're so young.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot of questions start to come up as the reason why these people start passing away, especially, again, as you said, in Hollywood.
Absolutely.
Up next, Pitbull's been getting a little bad rep for a couple years.
Yes.
But this one pictured here, not so much. This Pitbull has saved the family from a fire.
Look at that.
That's
nice.
I like that Pitbull.
See, that's a nice one.
Yeah. And finally, ladies and gentlemen,
dum.
We talked about it before. Again, Parent of the Year nominations go to this person who left their child in the car for 90 minutes on a hot day in Mississauga, Ontario.
Seems like a good idea. They don't learn.
I don't get it, man.
They don't learn. Your parent card should be taken away from you.
Yeah.
And your child.
It's unbelievable that people still carry on that way.
Yeah.
And before we get the show started, we always like to wish our celebrity friends a happy birthday, and a happy birthday to you guys as well. Or if you know anybody that's celebrating a birthday, tell them we said happy birthday from Tony and TK from Talking Trends. They'll be like, who the hell are those guys?
They won't give a fuck.
Yeah. But we said happy birthday.
Yeah.
So anyway, our famous celebrity friends celebrating birthdays today would be one, Shia LaBeouf.
The man. 32 years old.
They're 2 years old. I think what was he? I'd say I guess he's most known for. I'd say Transformers in my eyes.
What other movie was he in? He's been in a lot of movies.
He's been in a bunch of different movies.
He was in Indiana Jones, the last one, which was sucked.
Yeah, you don't
unfortunately
remember for that.
Yeah, you don't want that. He was in some better movies before Transformers.
He was in a war movie with I feel like with Brad Pitt was there.
Oh, was that the Bastards one?
No, not the Inglourious Bastards. It was man, it's gonna kill me.
Yeah, what was it?
I can't remember. I'll
Someone Google some good Shia LaBeouf movies.
Yeah, Google the War one. It came out recently. I feel like it came out within the last year or so.
Oh, yes.
Anyway, and finally, not finally. Secondly, happy birthday to Joe Montana.
Super quarterback.
Yay.
62.
And our favorite doctor, Dr. Oz. Happy birthday.
The man, Dr. Oz, always informative.
Yeah.
58 years old.
Yes.
Yeah. Shouts out.
So, and happy birthday to them. And again, of course, happy birthday to you guys.
Yeah.
For our first story, not sure where I want to start with this. Tony's sipping on his massive cup of protein shake.
Listen, it's good.
Look how big this is. Like, this is my hand.
Yeah. This is a flavor of purple. Like, as big as a bobblehead.
Yeah.
It looks smaller on camera. It looks bigger in person.
It's huge.
That's what she said.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Waiting all day for that one.
Set that up beautifully. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what just happened here?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have video of this, but I think I'll start it off a little bit more narratively. So, Tennessee children, pictured here, were traveling in pet kennels. And the woman, actually pictured in here as well, was arrested.
Gathering her troops.
Yes. So police in Memphis have arrested a woman after a viral video shows her traveling with 2 children in pet kennels. According to police, the children were spotted Saturday afternoon at the 37 block of Elvis Presley Boulevard near Graceland.
Oh, yeah.
Our favorite place.
Thank you very much.
So anyway, according to Memphis police, investigators identified the woman as... we're going to call her Mrs. Cheeks.
What?
That's her last name. Her last name is Cheeks.
Okay, Mrs. Cheeks it is.
Yeah, her first name, you know what? I'm going to let the computer pronounce
Big
this.
Cheeks.
I'm going to let the computer pronounce her first name. So everybody listen up. Let's see what it sounds like. I'm not going to say it. Okay.
Lemon.
What? I say lemon?
I don't know. I'll try one more time. 1 second.
Do it again.
Lemon.
I don't know.
It looks lemon. Lemon.
Anyway, so Mrs. Cheeks, 62. Cheeks was arrested and charged with 2 accounts of child endangerment. The Associated Press reported that she bonded out on Sunday, and her hearing has been rescheduled for July 9th. So she's just out there now, just, you know.
Free as a bird.
Yeah. Giving her the chance to irresponsibly take care of kids.
Yeah.
So police say the children were only 7 and 8 years old. The children also told police it was extremely hot in the back of the truck, and the temperature reached 95 degrees.
Jeez.
So Children's Services and Memphis Police are still investigating. So, folks, ladies and gentlemen, and people of the Talking Trends board, I'm going to play the video for you.
Do it.
And 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Oh my God. It's great dramatic music.
I love it.
Go along with it. Look at this. Oh my God. What is wrong with people? Oh.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
What is wrong with the human race?
I don't understand.
What's going on?
I don't know, man.
Oh my God. Matt says kitty litter. Yes.
Also, before we start talking about the story, shouts out to Matt for being a part and putting on a wonderful event throughout the last week. Congratulations to you, sir.
Shouts out.
For putting together a great event. I was thankfully able to be a part of it on Friday alongside DJ T Woo, and Alfie was performing, and
this was part of the clever barkeep.
Yeah, and they teamed up with the Coast, had this whole Drake celebration. I said drink, not Drake, but drink celebration. And I think the night that at least I was involved with, the funds were going to like a Make-A-Wish Foundation, which was awesome. It's always a good thing.
No doubt.
Yeah. You done drinking your protein shake there?
Took a big gulp there.
Yeah.
I'm proteined up. Da-da-da-da.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's the first time I've ever heard of a person traveling with kids by putting them in the kennel.
We've seen some pretty bad stories on shitty parents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just seems to be getting worse. This one here is a new one. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going to talk about a story later on with an infant being trapped in a car for 90 minutes in sweltering heat. Now, I can't imagine that. And to be put this on top of it, be put in a kennel.
And you were saying 7 and 8 years old.
7 and 8 years old.
They're not small kids. Like 7 and 8 years old, you want to be sitting. You're not in a toddler seat anymore. You're not in that baby chair anymore. You can sit in a regular chair. You're like regular car seat like everybody else. She comes out of there looking like a pretzel, man. She,
I know.
Feet first coming out. Like,
well, at least she looked like she got the Greyhound side. Oh man, my voice just changed.
Hello. Puberty just hit, TK, this second. You saw it here first. Puberty. It changes your voice and other body functions.
Getting hair where I never had hair before.
Boing, just springing up. Yeah, it's nice.
That was interesting.
Are you back?
Yeah, I think I'm back.
I'm back.
Yeah, my nasally voice is back now.
Nice.
Anyway, so at least she got the Greyhound sized kennels for the kids.
Well, that's
but
nice.
Still, they're a little small.
Yeah.
But
they're still kennels.
Still kennels nonetheless.
They're not kid kennels.
Yeah.
What about the back seat? Can you not put them in the back?
How bad were these kids?
Listen. Is it a possibility that the kids wanted to ride in the kennels? Because kids are weird.
Yeah.
Right? They'll be like, let me sit on the floor. You know what I mean? Like kids do weird shit.
I will test this because back in the day, I always wanted to
Where did you sit?
I wanted to be tied up to chairs and stuff like that because I wanted to see if I could get out. Like,
you see?
Like my grandmother would put me in, like, wrap me up in towels and stuff like that. And I don't know, I was into some weird bondage stuff as a kid. With my grandmother. That's
weird. Man,
okay,
the world just happened here.
I don't know.
Oh boy, you went down a very dark road.
Yeah.
But upon that note, no, it's true because kids are weird, man. They want to do like weird shit like that.
Yeah.
They want to be like, they'll climb into dryers. They'll do all kinds of wild shit.
Yeah.
Maybe the kids were like, "Mommy, can we ride in the kennels?"
Yeah.
And the mother could have been like, "That's probably not a great idea." Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't think you should be doing this in public if you were.
Probably
maybe
not.
If you're gonna put them in the kennels, do this at home.
But she didn't leave them in there. It was while she was driving.
Well, they don't have seatbelts on.
No, I know that.
So it's hot. It's 95 degrees. No seatbelt on, and in kennels.
Yeah. Shelby says I used to convince my dad to let me drive in the back of the truck.
Okay.
In the bed of the truck. How safe is that shit? That's worse than that.
At least you're getting a little breeze. You're getting the cool breeze of the weather.
Yeah. If someone hits you, you're going to go 25,000 feet in the air. I mean, I don't know. It's true, though. Kids asked to do weird, crazy
Yeah, maybe
stuff.
it was the kids who asked.
So benefit of the doubt, but I'm just playing the other side. But either way, you probably shouldn't give in to your kids and say, yeah, go ahead and jump in there.
Yeah. It's odd that she had 2 kennels, too.
Yeah. Well, she got 2 kids. Load them up.
Yeah, that's
At least
true.
they got their own kennel.
Oh, well, yeah.
At least they're in the same one.
Do you have any kennels for your kids?
Not anymore.
Okay.
The city shut that down.
Okay, fair enough.
No, never.
Yeah, interesting. I would like to know more details of the story if the kids actually wanted to be put in the kennel or the reason behind them being in the kennels in the first place. And how far were they traveling? What was the duration of the trip? I don't know. There's a bunch of questions that I need answered before
Hopefully it develops a bit more, like to get a little more background on the mom. Is she a crappy mom? Has incidents happened similar before?
I think doing this, I'm going to say yes.
Makes you a bad mom. It takes the cake.
Yeah, she's not setting the tone very well for herself.
I agree. And to do it in public, you're right.
And to do it in public. So now
who's filming it?
You have to, yeah.
Who's that rando?
Hopefully that person reported it.
Well, that
would be my move. I would probably just film it and then just go about my day and then show my friends later.
Yeah.
It's like, did you report this? No.
You never know.
Yeah.
Kathy says back in the day, the back of the truck was the place to be, with 6 other kids and a dog. Okay. So
it's like straight out
in the back.
It's like straight out of a movie.
Yeah, I guess so. It was. I've done it before.
Yeah.
When I was older, which is not good. I should have done it when I was a kid. But it's pretty nice.
You don't even have an excuse.
It was last week.
Yeah. Brains fully developed.
I didn't know who was driving the car. It's nice back there.
I can imagine.
On a nice hot day.
I still kind of want to do it. I don't think I've ever done it before.
You have to do it at least once.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Fair enough.
Shelby says at least he made me lay down so I didn't fall out. See, that's safety. Yeah, that's safety now.
That's good.
Parent of the year right there.
Yep.
Anyway, jeez.
Up next, some sad news coming out of Hollywood.
Yeah, these things need to be happening.
Yeah.
I mean, they've always been happening in Hollywood. It's bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with the show, The Goldbergs. Huge show, ran I think 3 or 4 seasons.
It's still on, I believe.
No, they ended the show. They did a spin-off show, which has a lot of the other characters, not the main cast anymore. So it's not as good. Obviously, I stopped. My kids and I used to love watching the Goldbergs. Great show, because all about the '80s, man. That was my era, right?
I love it.
And everything was so super accurate and really, really good. So, one of the stars of the Goldbergs, the original one, of course, found dead. Actor and singer-songwriter Jackson Odell has died, according to multiple reports. Of course, he's known for the Goldbergs. He was a character, Ari Caldwell, on the Goldbergs. He was 20 years old. So very, very young. He was found unresponsive at his residence on Friday. Cause of death has not been determined, pending an autopsy that's just happened. He was found unresponsive at a sober living facility, so obviously he was dealing with some things.
Right.
And even at 20, he must have been, he was at least taking steps to go towards the right direction. He was at a sober living facility. Yeah. No signs of foul play. Aside from the Goldbergs, he was on a few other things too, which I didn't even know about. He was on iCarly, he was Modern Family, Arrested Development. So he was on a few things, and he was in a couple other movies and stuff, mainly targeted towards tweens, basically.
Right. Yep.
So at this point, they're doing the autopsy. They'll find out what it is. I mean, I'm assuming in the sober living facility, and it's an assumption that some sort of substances were possibly involved.
Yeah.
If he was in there, maybe he was on those substances for a while, and maybe he was trying to get it right, and maybe he just relapsed. Maybe took something he probably shouldn't have.
Right.
The body, when you abuse it, sometimes it only takes the one time again, having it again, whatever that substance may be, for it to go, you know what? That's the one, you went too far.
Yeah. And it's bad with alcohol, because when you have to wean yourself off of alcohol abuse, you have to do it slowly, because I'm not saying if this is his case or what have you, but people die from the alcohol withdrawal because, depending on the severity of their account, they just how quickly they come off it, or if they get arrested and they're put in jail, they're left to dry out, but then usually the heart gives out, and because you're just depriving the body just like very quickly, and
no doubt. You gotta kind of wean off of it,
slowly. It's not like it's all bad.
Totally. And I mean, we had a couple other Avicii recently. He was what, 28, 26, something like that. Very young. He passed away recently again, and substance abuse was a big part of that as well. A couple sad notes in Hollywood. Hollywood just seems to be that play, and of course Anthony Bourdain, who recently passed away. He's much older, of course, but again, he dealt with those substance abuse problems as well in his past. So we know how it is, man. Show business has always got that rep.
I just wish I don't know. Every case is different, but I mean, I just wish that people would surround themselves with more caring individuals, and just kind of like check up on them. Just kind of offer some advice. There's like, hey, if you see your friend or like partying a little too hard, just be like, hey, let's relax. I mean, you got a promising career in Hollywood. Like, it can get a little crazy and out of hand. We'd like to see you take care of yourself. I mean, and this could be applied to us normal folks. Just have somebody around you that, can kind of help you pump the brakes, as it were.
And usually the people surrounding them, usually their entourages, their handlers, whatever, they're usually people that they know. So their friends or their family, whatever the case may be.
And I think I would like to know the percent of just the people who they don't know, who are just kind of there for a paycheck.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see too.
And don't care, right? Yeah. It's just like, whatever, go ahead, Tony, go out and booze it up for whatever.
He says that all the time.
Yeah.
He don't care.
Yeah, I don't care, Tony.
Jeanette says, I worked on a nursing floor that the doctors prescribed a beer with each meal for a patient. Yeah. So it's part of that whole weaning process.
Some people just can't be just taking off taking these people off of whatever they're abusing like immediately.
It's a shock to the body.
Yeah, they need to gradually be taken off of it.
Sad story. Anyway, 20 years old. That's really very tragic, actually.
Yeah, I mean, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's hard because some people they hide. And again, I'm not saying this is the case with this gentleman here with like this depression and stuff like that. But I mean, if you get the inkling that somebody's kind of going through something, just reach out, say hello, offer some words, and I don't know. You just don't want to see this stuff.
No. sad anyway, but best to his family and friends and stuff.
Yeah, I think, and I was thinking today, even with the Anthony Bourdain thing, and
Yeah.
when this happens to celebrities, I think the only the positive or good note that comes from this is that since they are people like a public figures, it kind of puts the spotlight on whatever they were dealing with, maybe depression, drug abuse, alcohol abuse. Instead of, it would be different if I passed away from alcohol abuse. I mean, it would go under the radar,
Right.
but now since it's put out in the public,
Yep.
they'd be like, okay, this is a problem, and this should be addressed more often and more seriously, and it kind of goes undiagnosed. So I mean, in these cases where these famous people, I mean, it seems to be happening quicker and quicker, have been passing away, at least the word is getting out there that, I mean, this stuff does not care how rich you are, how famous you are. And I mean, people can put on a front, but still be dealing with some serious issues. So again, I like how it can bring awareness to such a serious issue.
No doubt. So take care of yourselves, people.
Yes.
Take care of each other.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen.
Life is too short.
Yes.
Anyway, it is what it is.
It is what it is. And
Shouts out to the Goldbergs.
Shouts out to the Goldbergs. And on a more positive note, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Talking Trends roll call.
Ooh, it's that time. And you guys are all here with us, and we appreciate that. So we give a little shout out to you guys. Shelby in the house. Karen, Kathy, Jeanette, Lauren, Brandon, Joe, Jonathan Cromwell, always in the house. Lauren, Matt Boyle, as we mentioned earlier. And Gail, also in the house today. Oh, and Devin's also here. And who else? Oh, and Mike and Sally.
Shouts out.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to another episode. Pitbulls, ladies and gentlemen, been getting a bad rap for quite some time, and they probably will be.
Dale.
But in this case, this Pitbull is now
He's a nice puppy.
nice hero dog.
Super dog.
Yeah. So Pitbull saves family from house fire. Pulls 7-month-old girl by her diaper.
Look at this dog now.
Right?
Going crazy.
An 8-month-old Pitbull in California is being hailed a hero after she alerted her family of a fire in an apartment complex and then saved the 7-month-old daughter by pulling her by her diaper. When flames broke out at the apartment complex where Nana, I'm not going to pronounce the last name because it's very long and I just don't want to do disservice to the last name.
Good call.
So the mother, Nana, lives in Stockton, California. Her pup, Sasha, who was outside, quickly jumped to action and began to bang on the back door. She said, I opened it and she runs in and starts barking at me like crazy. And I was like, okay, this is weird. This is not like her. After seeing the flames begin to ravage apart the apartment complex, Nana went to go get her 7-month-old daughter. And when she entered the room, however, Sasha was already trying to save the young girl.
Nice.
So Sasha was already on it.
On point.
She had already had my baby by the diaper and was dragging her off the bed, she told Fox 40. I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? Thanks to Sasha, the family made it out of the apartment unharmed. But the damage from the fire has left the apartment uninhabitable for the family right now. So for the time being, her baby, Sasha, as well as her cousin, whose apartment was also impacted by the flames, are staying with an aunt who also lives in a different part of the complex that was not affected by the fire, thankfully. Stockton Fire Department are still investigating the cause of the fire. And anyway, so she finally says, I meant a lot or everything. If it wasn't for her, I would have still been in bed and things could have taken a turn for the worse.
Wow.
Yeah. So shouts out to Sasha, the dog.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't figure their pets are smarter than you think sometimes.
You got to give them credit.
They know what's going on.
And here's the thing, most dogs will probably do nothing. Let's be honest.
Whoa. Totally shot the dogs down completely. Give them credit, take it right away.
Oh no, this dog deserves all the credit.
Would your dog do anything?
Hell no.
No, he'd be gone.
He would either be in it for himself.
Oh my God.
Or he just would be in it for himself. I don't think he would do anything. He just would, I don't know. I'm not sure what he would do.
Just bolt?
Probably just bolt.
Like you're on your own, kid.
Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, if there's a lesson to be learned from this, is that when it comes to pit bulls, I mean, when they're not owned by assholes, they're pretty decent dogs.
Yes.
So, I mean, they get a bad rep, and yes, they are vicious, but I mean, I think if you stay on some training and good regimen training, they can be pretty decent damn dogs. And in this case, it proved it by, saving this family and pulling the 7-month-old baby by the diaper off the bed while there was a fire going on.
Good on that. Well, listen, some dogs can pull the heroic move every once in a while.
Yeah.
This dog, good thing the baby's light and the dog is big.
Right?
Pull him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of trying to pull our asses out of bed, it might not work.
Oh, no. I'd be like, let me just get a couple more minutes of sleep, Sasha. Let me burn alive.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Sally says, I love my dog, but I think I'd be a goner.
Yeah. I'm not trying to discredit all dogs out there.
No. Everybody knows their dog really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like a lot of humans, I think a lot of people would save themselves too. Be like, oh my God, there's a fire.
Yeah.
Should I warn the neighbors next door?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
We give humans too much credit.
Yeah, way too much
situations.
credit. So I think dogs in this situation, it's good I think, they're very loyal.
Yes.
But I don't know. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah. Shelby says there are many dog breeds that are more naturally aggressive than pit bulls.
Right.
I don't know why pit bulls get the shit end of the stick when there are so many that want to give you love. So yeah, I don't know. It comes down to the owners, I think.
Oh, for sure.
Jeanette says if they're raised right and loved, it's all good. So yeah, I think you're right. It's the way you raise your pet, and they're not born vicious.
No,
they're a product of their environment.
Yeah, and
same as kids. Right. They're not born vicious.
Yeah,
but some of them turn out to be. You got to put them in a kennel.
Exactly.
It just happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes they got to go in.
Yeah. Speaking of bad parenting, sometimes you got to put them in a sweltering hot car for 90 minutes.
Sometimes you just need to go shopping.
Oh my God.
Sometimes you got to go shopping, and nobody is gonna stop you, especially your kids.
Yeah.
Mississauga mom was no stranger to this. Mississauga mother is facing criminal charges after police say her child was left locked in a parked car for about 90 minutes.
Unbelievable.
The incident occurred around 1 p.m. on Sunday, June 10th, when Halton police responded to a 911 call in what appeared to be an infant locked in a parked car at Ridge Plaza in Oakville. It was quickly.
At least she kept her baby safe by keeping the doors locked.
Yeah, of course. Well, that's all good. No one's taking the baby.
No.
So yeah, quote, it was quickly determined that the child's mother had been shopping in a nearby store for approximately 90 minutes, the police said. Halton paramedics were contacted to assess the 11-month-old infant and later cleared the baby of physical harm, so thank goodness for that. I'm not even going to try this name. It's a Vietnamese name. Okay. I know because I recognize the last name.
Okay.
Age 29.
Okay.
Has been charged with abandoning a child and failing to provide the necessities of life. She will return to Milton in court in July. Anyone, additional information, of course, there's a police number there. It's sad this keeps happening.
Yeah.
So basically, quote, it may come as a surprise that more than half of the children left in hot cars were trapped there unintentionally. So people just forgot about the children.
How do you forget about your child? Like you just got the music pumping too loud. You listen to the radio.
Forgotten in a moment of absent-mindedness, they say, or trapped after playing unsupervised in an unlocked vehicle. That I can see. If the kids are messing around, they lock themselves in the car. Okay, right. The parents don't know. But how do you forget your child? How do you just outright forget the child?
Yeah, it's not like a set of keys.
So this is what their tip is. The safety agency suggests that placing your cell phone, purse, or wallet in the back seat, a strategy that requires you to turn around and check the back seat. How about you just remember you have a kid?
Yeah.
How about try that? You shouldn't have to leave a little fucking trinket in the back to remind you to go take your kid out of the car. How about try that?
And listen, how many times have you lost a cell phone? I don't think that's even yeah. I see the strategy behind it because you want to check your notifications, yada yada yada. Oh look, a baby is next to my phone.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
And the thing about it is, I'm trying to see if they said it was intentional. But not that it really matters whether she forgot or whether she just went and did her shopping thing.
Well, that's a big part. If you intentionally leave your child in, if it's a hot day out in your car and you lock the car just because you don't want to be bothered. Well, you don't want the child bothering you while you shop. Yeah. That's huge.
Well, I think the charge is the same either way, though. It's always abandoning the child.
Right.
And that's still bad either way. But yeah, I don't know if she did or not. It doesn't really say. Either way, it's still shitty parenting, Shelby says. Yeah, either way, it's not good.
Yeah, it's not good,
no,
ladies and gentlemen.
But it's just weird. Like, you got to leave something in the back seat. What?
Yeah.
Like, listen, that's you have a rear view mirror. You see your kid in the back.
I don't get it.
The kid's going to be there when you leave the house and come back. Come on, guys, be a parent.
Just the mindset of just feeling like closing the door and then you're just walking into whatever super slick.
Don't you ever get that gut feeling, when you forget something?
Yeah.
I get that all the time. I know I've forgotten something. I forgot my keys. I forgot something.
Yeah.
And I'll get that gut feeling. Don't you think you'd have that when you leave your kid in the car?
Kind of like the scene in Home Alone where the mom's on the plane.
Yeah, and she just knows.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin.
It's like, what? Shelby says, not hard to forget a child.
Well, I don't know.
I think you're joking.
This lady has proved that wrong.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And all the other people who continue to do this, because this, you know what? Again, it's that time of the year, ladies and gentlemen, and we've already covered 2 stories. Yeah. There was another one that we were tempted to cover,
yes,
but we didn't want to do it because it resulted in the death of an infant.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So, I mean, thankfully in this story, the child involved is safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's 3 stories that we know about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that are out there in the public. And again, it's just like, how many more are going to happen this summer?
Yeah, and of course, summertime, like you said, it's always the time when it happens. So, listen, if you're going to the mall, you walk into the door of the mall, be Vigil. Maybe, take a look. If you have a child with you, make sure you got the child with. And if you don't have a child with you, maybe if you see a child in a car, be aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe do that. Or a pet, for that matter, because that's just as bad, too.
Anything left in the car on a hot day and you don't see the windows put down or the doors unlocked, especially a child, I don't know. I feel like getting one of those things that breaks the windows. I don't know what they're called.
What is it, like a thing? Like a stick?
Or a crowbar.
Kick it in my face.
Yeah, I'll just kick it in myself.
I think it's actually pretty hard to break.
Oh, it is.
Car window.
But I mean, there is this this product where you put it in the corner of the window, and apparently you press a button and it shatters the glass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, for these instances where
do we get one of those?
I don't know. I'll find out. And then we can all arm ourselves.
Smash windows.
And just smash windows for the
smashing windows.
For the fun of it.
Shelby says, do you guys know the laws for this? Like, I know if the animal's left in the vehicle, you can take a photo and then smash the window to get the pet out.
Okay.
So
maybe that would be a good little show. Where
not that we condone going smashing windows.
No.
But if you see something,
we should do a show where we get all the laws down, condense it, and then we talk about what we can do if we see these certain situations. Like how many minutes do we have to wait, or what have you?
Yeah, we need to know that.
Yeah,
we need a lawyer
before we go breaking windows.
Yeah, let's not do that.
No,
right away.
So we'll, maybe a show later this week. We'll figure out what the laws are pertaining to breaking windows.
Yeah. Sounds like a good idea.
Sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Man, it's not even a great idea. It's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling.
When you got one workout left for a crazy 60+ day challenge.
One more day.
Ladies and gentlemen, myself and Tony have embarked on a
disgusting journey.
A disgusting hard challenge, a workout challenge. We started in May.
Yeah.
Called the Insanity Challenge. Well, not really Insanity Challenge. Well, we dubbed it the Insanity Challenge. It's just called.
We didn't start in May. It would have been April then.
Oh, God.
Mid-April. It was 2 months.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, God damn, it started mid-April.
There's still snow on the ground.
Yeah. So anyway, it started in April, and myself and Tony decided to do this workout DVD called Insanity.
Yep.
We're at the
almost done.
We're at the end of the journey. I can't believe it. Didn't miss a workout.
Nope. Tomorrow's the final workout.
Tomorrow is the final workout.
Then we'll figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out our next challenge. Yeah.
Maybe we'll do one. I don't know what we'll do.
Yeah, because for June, me personally, I just want to get back into a normal gym routine for a couple weeks before I take any more challenges.
I agree. I'm in for that.
Yeah, because I was just doing too much and you were doing too much. Yep. So it'll be a good little refresher for the next 2.5, 3 weeks for June. But then in July, we're trying to figure out what next DVD or challenge we're going to do for workouts.
We're going to die.
We're going to die.
We didn't die because we're here.
No.
We're good.
And we just I think it's good just to challenge yourself. This year, ladies and gentlemen, for me personally, it's just been about challenging myself.
You have 20 challenges at the same time.
Yeah, but just trying to be a little bit better from yesterday, improving on yourself and your health. Because, your health ultimately matters, and it is who you are.
It is. And it shapes you.
It shapes you and shapes everybody that you're you surround yourself with. I mean, if you have a family, you got to take care of your kids. You got to be somewhat healthy to do
No doubt.
a lot of this stuff. So
it's been good though.
it's been good. It's been a good learning experience.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
It's been a lot of fun.
yeah, it's been fun. Just even tagging each other on Instagram and just being like, okay, I gotta do this, gotta do this.
Or crying in your own sweat. On the floor.
That's always a good.
Those are good moments.
Yeah, you learn a lot about yourself.
I'll miss those days.
Yeah.
But we'll find a new challenge, something for July.
Yeah.
I think we're contemplating a couple different ones, so we'll see what's up with that, and we'll keep you posted.
Yeah.
And we'll keep you motivated and inspired. That's the whole point.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if we can do it, ladies and gentlemen, you can do whatever the hell you want as well. You can. There's nothing too big that you can't tackle yourself. So,
No.
I mean, if I can do it and lose a ton of weight, you guys can do it as well.
Boom.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we'll end that.
I'll do a big reveal in July.
Nice.
That's.
All right.
I'll say it right now. July.
July's the reveal.
Yeah, I'll do a reveal.
You heard it here.
Oh boy.
He's in it now. Don't say it because now it's out there.
Yeah. Shit. Damn it.
Yeah. What else is out there? World Cup kicks off on the opening ceremonies on Thursday, I believe. First game. They're doing a bunch of pre-games right now, which are like just kind of warm-up games.
That's what a pregame is.
Yeah. Pre-game. They're for fun. Just for fun.
Okay.
But the first official game is on Thursday. It kicks off at 12 p.m. It's going to be Russia versus Saudi Arabia. So that'll be your first game. And then go online. There's a ton of different games going on. It's always a fun time of...
we should choose a team.
Yeah. What?
We should choose a team. I should choose a team. You should choose a team and see which team makes it the furthest.
You're always about challenges.
Well, and betting.
Well, do you know anything about soccer?
I have no idea. No.
Okay, me neither. 'Cause
No.
that at least makes it even.
No.
So who are we picking? So by Thursday we have to have somebody.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
No, but then it gives you a chance to research shit.
Well, you get the chance to research it too.
All right, fine.
You're not like banned from the internet from now till Thursday.
I take the underdog. I think there's a lot of underdogs.
Oh, I'm sure. I can only imagine.
Ugh. All right. Anyway, kicks off Thursday, guys. If you're into the World Cup, it's always an exciting time. Go out and watch some games. Always fun.
Yep.
And that's what's up.
That's what's up, ladies and gentlemen. And I think we're coming to the conclusion of another episode of Talking Trends. We do appreciate your time, your efforts to come hang out with us for a half hour or so, because you could be doing anything else, but you decide to hang out with your boys, and we do appreciate it.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow
Yes.
after we finish our last. What are we going to do to celebrate?
Yeah, what should we do to
I don't
celebrate?
know. What do you guys think? So throw us some suggestions because it's a pretty good thing. It's a pretty big accomplishment. So anyway, we'll do something. I don't know what we'll do. Well, maybe we'll have a donut here or something together.
Let's get a donut from Vandals.
We'll do a donut cheers.
Yeah, we'll do a Vandal donut tomorrow.
There you
and
go.
we'll bring it to the show and be like,
Right.
this is our 60. Yeah, because I'm trying to think the last time I had a donut from Vandals. It's been a while.
Well, I don't know. When was the last time you had a donut?
I don't know. I might have to go through my banking history and see the last
See
time.
when-
It's been a while.
You
so-
pay cash in a brown envelope.
Yeah.
No trace of this.
I was there last night.
We'll be back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We'd love to see you guys again.
Yes.
And watch us stuff our faces with donuts. And that's what's up. Thank you guys for joining us. We'll see y'all.
Take care, ladies and gentlemen.
Peace.
Hey, how's it going, YouTube? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Talking Trends. If you like the show, please subscribe below.